Just when you thought we were done talking about Tamar Braxton and her on-again, off-again relationship with reality TV fiance Jeremy Robinson was over, it's not. Our friends over at Chronicle Speaks got the marriage license and the divorce documents, and we have to unpack some of it, revealing exactly the timeline that I calculated in our last video. And I said, wait, the Tommy Lee situation happened 8 months ago. You guys haven't been together for 6 months? You do the math. 2 months. Yeah, approximately 61 days of marriage before this divorce. Welcome back to the Kempire channel, your #1 source for pop culture news and music, entertainment, reality TV, and so much more. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. So this morning, we premiered another video unpacking another live stream that Tamar did, talking about what really went down in her relationship, her marriage to Jeremy Robinson, who she met on Queen's Court, a Peacock reality show. And we saw the red flags from then, but Tamar has her own red flags, and we unpacked that in that last video. So if you missed it, be sure to check that out and check out the previous video in regards to Jeremy's video and the original live stream that Tamar did. We need to remind you that this current situation with Tamar was only sparked because Tamar took to her social media Instagram story and posted a post about Jeremy and him being with this 25-year-old woman, us assuming these two were still in a relationship. So we, based on what she said in this post, believe that Jeremy cheated on her with a 25-year-old tramp. Her words, not mine.
I'm sorry, what? Don't be rude.
So she explains that this woman was just a casualty of war, a war that Tamar Braxton started. But in this last video that she did, she says that they were married. A lot of you pointed out in his video, none of his Instagram posts have confirmed that these two were married. But our friends over at Chronicle Speaks got the documentation. And if you're not following her, you should, because she's definitely one of those quality content creators that brings you the facts. So I'm going to, as always, cite my sources, and I'm going to link Chronicle Speaks' video so you can get the full video, because she talks about some other Tamar-related stuff that we won't be talking here. You know, look, I know what I'm doing. Go watch the video. Chronicle Speaks gets the marriage license and confirms that they got married on February 4th, 10 days before Valentine's Day of this year. The time that I did the Tommy Lee video 8 months ago, you do the math. That was literally, if you look at the video, I'm in my Christmas garb. The studio's full of Christmas stuff. That was in Christmas. So 2 months later, these two get married. All right. And they got married in Marietta, County of Cobb, Georgia. All right. So not only that, we also get to see on the application for a marriage license, it says the number of prior marriages. Jeremy was married once prior. Tamar was married twice prior. Who was she married to twice before that? I can't remember. I remember Vince. She didn't marry that other guy. She was engaged to him. Okay. Anyways, certification of completion for qualifying premarital education. So these two did not get into this marriage just half-heartedly. They did the work, okay? They went to marriage counseling. This will certify that Jeremy Robinson and Tamar Braxton have completed a course of premarital education conducted by the undersigned on January 11, 2024. And that such course qualifies under section 19330 of the official code of Georgia, annotated that it included at least 6 hours of instruction involving marital issues, which may include but not be limited to conflict management, communication skills, financial responsibilities, child and parenting responsibilities, and extended family roles, and couple underwent the course together. So you would think, but again, 6 hours, no. 6 hours is not enough. If it was 6 months, it probably would have been very helpful. So, and this was conducted with an active member of the clergy. Chronicle Speaks highlights that this person that did it, also married them, was Tamar's longtime friend. She's known him for over 30 years. Petition for divorce without minor children, because you know these two do not share minor children, despite them bringing up these minor children in their disputes on social media. This confirms, they says, Jeremy Robinson, who's representing himself in this divorce, because as you know, he's an attorney, his petition for divorce brought against Tamar Braxton, and hereby files this petition of divorce without minor children, and in furtherance thereof shows his honorable court the following. So it highlights some of the things that are just normal within a divorce court document, okay? But the important detail here, the important detail is the timeline. The timeline in my last video, it said, I'm confused. So you got with him after Tommy Lee, which was back in December when all that drama blew up. And then you got married to him, and now you guys have been separated for 6 months. I was like, that's not even a year. That's not even 10 months. So under the divorce, under dates of marriage and separation, it says the parties were lawfully married on February 4th of 2024 in Smyrna, Georgia. The parties separated on or about March 21st of 2024 and have remained in a true state of separation since that date. Have they? When did they go to Turks and Caicos? Because if you recall in Tamar's video, she says that's when she got the information about their divorce. Not that it was finalized, but that's when she's realizing, oh, we're still moving forward with this divorce. Okay. So they say the parties separated on or about March 21st of 2024. So these two haven't even been together. Okay, let's do the math. February 4th, you get married. It's less than 2 months. Really? They said on or about, they're not sure, on March 21st. So if you do the math, February is a short month. How many days in February did we have? Did we have 29 this year? So you got married on the 4th. Carry the one, carry the one.
Woo, there's a lot going on.
So 25 days approximately. Plus, so 46 days these two were married. You know what? Don't let me go pull up a calendar, because I just want to make sure the days are dazing. Dazing the way that I think they should be dazing. Hold on. Yeah, 29 days. 29 days in February. So if there's 29 days in February, you got married on the 4th of February, that's 25 days of being married, and then 21 additional days in March. So that is 46 days of marriage, approximately, before this separation.
Can y'all believe this shit? Can y'all believe this shit?
They say the parties do not have any minor children together. They have their own minor children. I also want to remind you guys, several months ago, when this relationship was brand new, even before the Tommy of it all, one of JR's baby's mothers came out and blasted Tamar and said that since she's been around, she's completely, I can't remember her exact words, but basically said that she has ruined their whole situation, their whole family situation since being involved. I did a video on it, Google schmoogle it here on YouTube, but there's more. So Chronicle Speaks also highlights the grounds for divorce, which say the marriage between the parties is irretrievably broken due to irreconcilable differences. The parties can no longer live together, and there is no hope of reconciliation. So in regards to their settlement agreement, I know what you're thinking. For 46 days of marriage, what exactly would we be getting in this? Well, you may recall Tamar highlighted jewelry that she got him, a Rolex that she got him. She says that she did that because she thought that this is her husband. There is a future here. In regards to their settlement, it says separate living, the parties may and shall at all times hereafter live and continue to live separate and apart. Each shall be free from interference, authority, and control, direct or indirect, by other. Equitable division of property, household furnishings, and personal property. Each party shall retain their personal items such as clothing, jewelry, toiletries, and all furniture and furnishings that are deemed separate non-marital property in his or her personal possession, except as provided herein. It also talks about the automobiles. Each party shall retain their own separate non-marital automobiles purchased prior to marriage in his or her personal possession, except as provided herein. I don't know what was bought within those 45 days of marriage, but I don't think it was enough for them to have an issue in regards to this. Tamar said in her own video that this divorce was finalized this past Friday. Financial accounts, hopefully they didn't have any of those things together. Except as provided for herein, the parties shall each maintain their own financial accounts created prior to their marriage, including but not limited to checking, savings, certificates of deposit, or other bank accounts. Real estate, each party shall retain their own separate non-marital property purchased prior to the marriage in his or her personal possession, except as provided herein. I don't know what real estate that they have. I don't think they had any together. This is just outlining all of that. It says any other assets not specifically addressed herein shall remain the sole and exclusive property of the party in whose name the asset is titled. But I'm sure you're also wondering, will there be alimony for 45 days of marriage? 46 days of marriage. Alimony, since parties were only married 61 days. They're saying 61 days. How did they get that math? Am I delusional at the math? February, March. With February, I guess when it's finalized? I guess. Look, am I incorrect with my math? Because I'm like February, March. I don't know. You guys, you attorneys will explain it to me in the chat. But according to this court document, since parties were only married 61 days, neither party shall pay alimony to the other party. Both parties waive any right to modify the alimony provisions of this agreement. Indebtedness, except as provided for herein, all debt shall be responsibility of the party in whose name the debt exists. Attorney's fees, each party shall pay their own attorney's fees and costs related to this matter. He represented himself, so he doesn't have a cost for this. Only Tamar will have a cost for this. Tamar, this just did not turn out good for you. I'm so shocked that you even decided to marry this man after all of the red flags you even pointed out in your last video. Luckily, this was a clean divorce and not one that you will be suffering through for days, months, years to come. Hopefully you will really learn a lesson from this, but I feel like I say that every time we report on a story when it comes to Tamar Braxton. I guess, if anything, if you're watching this video, learn from her mistakes. Guys, as always, I want to know your reaction and your math on this Tamar and JR divorce. As always, I didn't say Bang Yang Yang Man this entire video, and I'm sure you were waiting on it. Bang Yang Yang Man. Guys, as always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. Thanks for watching.
You bring the lighter, I got the fuse. You make a fire, I'll add the fuel. Follow my lead, just watch the shoes. Gotta turn the key.